Hi everyone, my name's Gups. Just think of a cup, instead of putting a C at the start, put a G at the start, and I'm the host and founder of CoSign Podcast. You are listening to the third and final installment of the Versus series, and today's podcast is called Employees versus Entrepreneurs. Now, picking up from the second podcast I released a couple of weeks ago, which was called Jobs versus Careers, I'd like to talk about what is an employee and what is an entrepreneur. What are some of the differences and what are some of the comparisons between the two, and how do you actually get to that stage? So to begin with, if you Google what an employee is, Google will tell you an employee is an individual who earns a salary or a wage from an organisation and is at a non-executive level. Basically meaning, as long as you're not a shareholder or an investor within that organisation, you're technically classed as an employee. Now, if you Google what an entrepreneur is, Google will tell you an entrepreneur is an individual who has a business or businesses and tries to make money or profit from that business or businesses. Basically meaning, if you've got products and services to sell and you're trying to make money for yourself, you're technically classed as an entrepreneur. So what are some of the differences between an employee and an entrepreneur? If you ask anyone that I know, they'll tell you that I'm very ambitious, I'm self-driven, and I've got an entrepreneurial spirit. However, I've worked all my life. Ever since I left high school, I've either had a part-time or a full-time job to provide some source of income into my life. Even though I've got an entrepreneurial spirit and I've tried setting up businesses or business projects on the side of me working, I wouldn't really class myself as an entrepreneur. These days you get a lot of people asking or saying I'm an entrepreneur, but what actually makes you an entrepreneur? So here are some of the differences to begin with. Well, an employee gets paid by an organisation, whether it's on a weekly, fortnightly or a monthly basis, whether they're getting wages or salaries. They get paid by an organisation and have job security, knowing that they're working for someone. They've got job perks and additional benefits like pension schemes. They don't need to do their own taxes. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, you've got a lot more risks involved. Unfortunately, you don't really have job security because you're earning your own money. That will not only pay you on a weekly, fortnightly or a monthly basis, whether you're giving yourself a wage or a salary, but it's also going to continue the success of your business and make sure your business is running on a consistent basis. You don't have any additional job perks or benefits because you're working for yourself. You've got to register your business, you need to do your own taxes, and you need to work hard at not only selling your products and services, but making sure you're branding and you're marketing yourself in the right way to promote to your customer base. So what are some of the comparisons between an employee and an entrepreneur? Well, both of them need to work hard and need to have the right amount of effort in order for them to get to where they want to be. They need to brand themselves in the right way, and what I mean by that is they need to dress the way they want to be perceived, they need to act the way they want to be perceived, and they need to promote and market themselves in the right way, whether you're an employee or whether you're an entrepreneur. Now, hopefully over time, with perseverance, they'll be able to develop the ability, skills, experience and knowledge they need to turn their dreams into a reality. Now, whether you're an employee, whether you're an entrepreneur, you need to be positive, you need to be optimistic, you need to believe in yourself and you need to believe in your dreams and believe that you can turn those dreams into a reality. You need to have a plan and work hard at that plan in order to turn it into a reality. If you're an employee, or if you don't even have a job and you want to be an employee for an organisation, you need to think about what type of job role you're interested in doing and why. Where do you see yourself 5-10 years from now? Then you need to create a CV and a covering letter and tailor it to that particular job role. In your application, you need to highlight points to the organisation of why you'd be right for that particular job role and what you can offer that organisation in return. Hopefully that'll lead you to getting an interview where you can do that in person. And once you get the opportunity at a job and pass your probation period, you need to work hard to show that organisation you were the right person to hire in the first place. And hopefully over time, they'll give you the opportunity with training to develop your skills, abilities, knowledge and experience. And then you can get to the position within that organisation that you're content with, whether it's the job status that you were always after, or whether it's the fact that you're getting the financial rewards that you've always dreamt of. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, you need to turn a business concept into a business reality. You need to register your business, you need to create a website for it, use the social media tools out there like Facebook and Twitter to brand, market and promote your business and start generating some sort of customer base. Do market research to find out whether your business idea is worth turning into a business reality and working hard at it for the next 5-10 years. Most importantly, believe in yourself. Always know that you're going to experience challenges, obstacles and hurdles that are going to knock you back and possibly put doubts and negativity in your mind. However, if you work hard, if you have the skills, abilities, belief, experience and knowledge behind you, you can turn that challenge, that obstacle and that hurdle around and turn it into a positive thing. And hopefully you'll be able to start increasing your customer base. Hopefully you'll be able to turn a business that you've got possibly in the bedroom or something that you've got set up on a website into a franchise or a global business. And then that's when you'll start getting to a content space where you're happy, whether you're an entrepreneur with loads of money and you're on Forbes rich list, or you're an entrepreneur with a business empire behind you and a fantastic portfolio. Either way, I hope this podcast has been informative and helps you guys, whether you're an employee or an entrepreneur. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good weekend. Peace out and take care. Bye.